Hi everyone, my name is Megha and I'm back again with another video where I would be discussing some words which should be avoided in IELTS writing. Why is there a need to do that? Because these words are informal in nature, and as we all know that writing, especially academic writing, is a bit formal in style. So you also have to use words which are considered as formal in nature. So let's get started. Today's first word is in a nutshell. This is quite informal, as we can say this while speaking, but while we write, we should use to conclude or in conclusion, as writing is a bit formal, so you know what we have to do. Second word which should be avoided in IELTS writing is a couple of, which can be replaced by several. Rather than writing a couple of countries, we can write several countries. Moving on to third, I always see students writing kind of, sort of, which has to be replaced. We can use somewhat instead of using kind of. Fourth is, we tend to use a lot of many a times, right? In speaking also. So how can we replace it, that too in a formal style, by writing many or much? Rather than writing lots of kids, we should write many children. Also, kids should be avoided in IELTS writing, the word kids. Moving on, you should not write you or your clearly. Okay, we can write, one can clearly see that these are the benefits. Rather than writing, you can clearly see the benefits, because it's writing, right, not speaking. So we cannot use similar words in both the modules. Moving on, the next is to show. Rather than writing to show, there are better words. For example, to illustrate, to demonstrate. Okay. Also, it's a really good practice to avoid all the very words that we use in our speech, also that we replace them. For example, very important, which can be replaced by using crucial or essential. There are more words which can be replaced, and instead of using very, we can use them to get a higher score. I have listed some words which I have seen a lot of times in IELTS writing, which are a phone. So rather than writing a phone, we can write telephone. A photo, instead of a photo, we can use photograph. Next, a fridge. Fridge is a short form of refrigerator, right? Info. It shouldn't be info in IELTS writing, it should be information. Remember that as IELTS writing is formal in style, so there shouldn't be any contractions used. For example, etc, etc. You should end your sentence rather than using etc. Also, a very important tip is to avoid idioms. I have seen a lot of students, they use idioms in speaking as well as in writing. You must take care that one may use idioms in speaking to get a higher score, but if you use idioms in writing, your score under lexical resources may go down, as they are informal in nature. So whatever idioms you know related to happiness, for example, over the moon or cloud nine, avoid using them in IELTS writing, and take care whether they are fitting in correctly in speaking also whenever you are using them. At the end, I just want to say that if you think that something is informal in writing, okay, a word is considered as informal or can be considered as an informal phrase or a word, avoid using it. Also, do not forget to avoid phrasal verbs also, because they are considered informal in nature generally. Okay, so try to use them only in speaking and not in writing. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. Bye.